I don't think we talk about this enough as Christian, especially for us who move from Africa to countries like the UK. One thing I've noticed is that we struggle spiritually. We struggle more spiritually. Yes. We struggle to pray. We struggle to read our Bible. We struggle to go to church. Not because we stop loving God. Life just became more different. Life just became different. Please don't judge me. I'm not saying this from a place of judgment. I'm saying this from a place of conviction, from a place of experience. Yes, that's where I'm saying all this thing from. While I was moving here, my dad told me something. I think the very day I was leaving, he said, I heard they said everything works there. Don't forget God. Don't. Because life is still spiritual. Life is still spiritual, even in abroad. That was what he told me. I said, okay, Dad, thank you. That word was in my head, was in my heart. I kept that word, but I struggle. I struggle. Oh God. When I mean I struggle, I mean I really, really struggle. See, back home, life reminds us that we really need to depend on God in everything. We need to pray before leaving the house, pray on your food, uh, pray on everything. Let me ask you, when you go for lunch out or whatsoever, see, you're not gonna, nobody's gonna know this thing now. Be truthful to yourself. When last did you actually pray on your food when you were eating it out? When last? Which no day you paid for it? Yeah, it's true. But back home, you will always pray on everything. You will always pray before doing everything, even to the tiniest thing. You will pray before doing it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You pray before writing exam. You pray before traveling. You pray before doing everything. Going for an interview, you pray. You pray. Abroad, the system is so structured that it becomes more comfortable. The buses come on time, electricity work, no no lights today. Everything work. The buses are on time. When you book an appointment, it stick. It's not like if you come tomorrow, it's still gonna be there. If you miss it, you've missed it. The headsetter, it's working. Everything is so structured that you have to actually run to actually meet up to all these demands. If you pay your bills, life just keep going. Before you know it, you stop praying over little things. You stop praying over your food, like I said. You stop praying over your food, over little things, even before stepping out. You even forget either you are on shift in the evening or in the night. You are always busy, and the weekend is booked. Either you are going to work, you are coming back, you need to sleep, you need to rest. You are either going to school like me or just doing one or two things. You are always on the move, but you always forget to involve God. See, it's not that we actually stop loving God. No, it's just the structure. That's how the life has been programmed. And we intend to struggle more spiritually. I'm not saying we don't struggle in all other aspects, but we intend to struggle more spiritually because of the comfortability. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's lack of comfort that is causing us to depend on God more. That has its own place, but comfort can actually makes you leave your source. Yes. When you get home, you will say, oh my God, I just remember I haven't prayed. I need to study my Bible. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to. See, can I be honest? While I was in Nigeria, I actually finished my Bible cover to cover in the space of, I think, 5 to 3 months. I can't really remember now. But here, I'm even struggling to even get to Matthew. This is not, it's not even like a joke. Then I said, okay, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be using AirPod, the audio Bible. I like audio Bible, but at the same time, it's just like you are just reading it for me. You know what you are doing? You are just reading it to my ear. I'm not really studying it. I'm not sitting down with it. I'm not even like, okay, I'm on the Bible reading it. No, I'm just listening to it. Next page, next page, next page. Is this how I'm going to grow? I just ask myself, I call myself out, I say, Joy, is this how you will grow? Until I find a balance. I find the balance to it. Like, I can't actually continue this way because when you get home from running around, doing assignments, deadlines, meeting up, everything, you will be very, very exhausted. You say, oh, I'm going to pray now. Today, oh my God, I'm so tired. I need to wash my clothes. I need to rest. I have work tomorrow. That today, say, oh, I'm going to pray tomorrow. Tomorrow will turn to, oh, when I come back, I'll pray. Tomorrow to next week, from next week to a month, from month to a year. You just be postponing. The scary part is that nothing around you immediately show that something is missing. Nothing. Because you will still go to work. Yes. You will still pay your bill. You will still meet up to your appointment. You will still meet up with your deadlines. You will meet up with everything, your assignments, everything. Aside God. You will meet up with everything aside God. That's the most scary part. But your spirit know when you are distance away from God. He will be telling you how far you are going, or you haven't prayed, or bro, you that used to fast 10 hours, what's going on? You haven't fasted in a long while. There's always food in the fridge. Okay. That is why we need to be intentional about God, not fearful. Intentional. We have to schedule time for God. The way we clear our schedule when you need to meet up with your friend, your colleague, your work or anything. We have to schedule time with God because we have to protect our spiritual life the way we protect our career, the way we protect our job. We have to protect our spiritual life because life overseas can become very, very, very comfortable. But comfortability should not replace our dependency on God. No, it should not. The truth is, life is still spiritual, even in the abroad, in Canada, in UK, in Australia, in US, wherever, life is still spiritual. God has not become less necessary because life become more organized. It shouldn't be that way. God is a necessity. So, if you notice you are drifting away, don't judge yourself. Start again. Start that fasting again. Start scheduling time with God again. Start having your quiet time with God. Start reading your Bible again. Start going to church again. Start again because He's always there. He never left you. You are the one that live. So come back. Because the greatest success is not just building a career abroad. The greatest success is building a career abroad and not losing God. Yes, and not losing your relationship with God. That's the greatest success. In James 4, verse 8, he said, draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. So come back to your first love. Let it be your priority, your number one.